Xerjel's expansion needs a little ping. Nonetheless, one of these Xerjel ships does look to be sort of cloak following, probably inadvertently. I hope that's inadvertent. It's considered a bug and an exploit by the community at large. Here we can see that in the end, it's really not that big of a... It's not that big of an exploit there, but nonetheless, could legitimately call a minor foul there. Here we have the right-hand team moving in, slowly gathering their forces on Drrr's starbase, looking again to possibly take it out. But you can see in the meantime that the starbase has managed to regen a lot of its shields. It's going to be a much more difficult target to deal with. And they are all primed and ready for an attack. The question is, are they going to take it? Here we have Drrr pulling up some spy satellites, looking to take out the... And here goes the base killing. So, going in after the starbase, lots of damage, and this is a lot. Oh, and there goes the support, and the weapons getting taken out. So that is going to be the end of the weapons on that base. There should be another support refit somewhere in here, and it's just one of them, but it's going to keep that starbase occupied as far as its weapons, and they just need to focus fire down. So we should see another support plasma bolt coming out here very shortly. The base heavy torpedo damage from, and the plasma bolt going off, not being effective, unfortunately, but that's just how that one rolls. But there's enough firepower to take out the starbase, and that is going to be the end of Drrr's base. And so we can see over here that there's probably a little bit of engagement going down here, and the Cavorts have managed to take out that trailing ships. Going to be a little bit of unfavor on Xerjel's part. He's going to lose trio of ships, but Drrr really losing out on this one. His starbase is going down, and the right-hand team really making their way through this base, managed to take it down. Boggz is over here, you can see, slowly moving across and looking to go in and pressure on Stardust's main, and they are going to do that. Going to push away. Stardust, in the meantime, is managing to produce some of these ships. Re-engage on that. Over here we can see that the fleet has managed to take out the remains of Drrr's base. And way over here you can see that some rains going to support. The Klingons is Boggz slowly doing a little bit of kiting on these vessels. These Brels looking to like they're doing a decent amount of damage on these cube edges, oddly enough, versus that Cavort. Nonetheless, the Seuss's is getting beat down. Boggz moving in with some nice heavy Vorchok ships, and they're going after Star's main base. They're not really going to be able to pressure nothing more than, say, his mining, which is going to help slow him down. You can see that the upgraded Starbase able to beat back. That's a lot of range from here to there. This one of all is getting taken for a bunch of pot shots. This guy is just needs. You can see the repair, rapidly repairing that. Very nice. Needs to keep these on low. Wow, just how fast that repair works. These needs to be on low movement and autonomy, otherwise going to get pulled into that starbase. And here goes the expansion up into... If Boggz is wondering where Stardust's base, what his fleet was, he does know now. They're up in his expansion, taking out what resourcing he has, and it looks like they're going to whack this, and Boggz not even going to let them take out the starbase. Nonetheless, Boggz knows that he is all alone over here. He should anticipate that he is all alone here, is going to just literally take out all of Stardust's mining here. Wow, and so Stardust has a nice fleet here, but Boggz, so does Boggz, and so the this attack really doing a good job here. The Boggz getting one of his ships a little bit out of micro and moving it in, and here Stardust having to decom some of his bases here. You can see that being decommed. You can see this one's not decommed. Boggz with a little bit of missed micro, going to lose this ship here. Unfortunately for Boggz, that was going to be a little bit something he should not have lost. Anyways, this pressure is really affecting Stardust. Stardust's main fleet here is a nasty fleet. This is a very decent base rating fleet. They could take on this Boggs' base. Thing is, Xerjel is down here able to do the mining, is going to be able to provide his teammate with any resources that he needs. And here goes the Boggz moving in on trying to put up a defensive platform. But that starbase is upgraded. And base trading going on a little bit here. Stardust, some of his ships out of range or in range of that starbase and not engaged, going to lose his ship. That is going to be a little... Actually, he's not going to lose it. He just needs to cloak that sucker, and it's going to basically stay useless for a little while. So Boggz building up that. He's got about 30 seconds left on this guy. Going to provide himself a little bit of extra firepower in his base. So don't know what everyone's waiting on. Boggz is slowly getting his base taken out. Down here, nonetheless, Boggz is going to move in on Xerjel's expansion, and Xerjel, at the same time, decloaking his fleet, going to provide a nice little surprise for Boggz and his ships. Nonetheless, something breaking those Polaron torpedoes, looking like they're breaking through shields and just taking out ships one by one. The Drrr also providing extra support by Boggz. So, and now up here, two battles going on at once. The weapons platform almost up. That is going to provide a little bit of extra support, and there it is, going to be taking out things. So a star base and a weapons platform at the same time in Boggs' base, and they are going for the kill on that star yard. So Boggz losing out any sort of repair ability. Now, Stardust calling back, trying to retreat, looking like they've gotten their victory that they want. Down here in the bottom, Boggz is making off with the remains of Stardust's fleet. And the Drr's remaining fleet is really proving to be useful and providing the extra firepower down here. At this point, the game really is lost. It becomes a 2v1 game, and the economy is going to be in the right-hand team's favor. But you just gotta appreciate just how tenaciously Boggz and Drrr are. They are managing just to really put some serious pressure on it. I don't know why they aren't going ahead and finishing off this. I guess they were expecting this to decom. Oh, actually, what they're seeing is they're seeing the this one other mining freighter here. The right-hand team fielding no additional ships, managing, however, to field their nasty Stardust, no economy, but a huge offensive fleet. This could be the end-game fleet. Boggz down here putting lots of pressure on things, looking to move out. He has managed to this fleet of 4 ships. Oh, and you can see that Xerjel moving in, going for the warbirds. And here goes, I would very much expect this guy, these 4 Klingon ships to pop in here, just start taking out these individual... Oh, and they could go for this constructor. This is going to be a little bit of a risky move because Xerjel is sitting with all of his fleet here.